Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane Truck, and this is the 2017 Nissan Armada. Now, it's cousins with the Infiniti QX80 and the Nissan Patrol, which overseas is basically, well, a very similar vehicle. And coming up next, we're going to show you around and we're going to do a really brief off-road demonstration. There are a lot of available options on the 2017 Nissan Armada, including predictive forward collision mitigation system, also the same thing for a rear collision mitigation system. It also has lane keep assist, where it uses the brakes to bring you back into the lane if you so choose to have it optionally working. On the highway, this is one of the quieter SUVs. It's not the quietest. There's still a little bit of exhaust noise, which I like, but some people don't. If you slow it down, I don't know if you can hear it in this camera, but I'm just going to slow it down a little tiny bit and then I'm going to punch it, because this 5.6 liter engine has an excellent exhaust note. Ready? Here we go. Nice. I like it. Sounds good. Sounds great in this vehicle. Once you get to cruising speed, all the noise goes away. You can hear a little bit of air noise around the mirrors, which are a decent size. And you can hear just a little tiny bit of road noise, but for the most part, a very quiet SUV. Normally this is a bench seat, but you can order it with two captain seats. This is removable. However, this also folds forward to allow easier access into the third row seat. Altogether, you can either hold 7, like this configuration, or 8. Seating position for me is not as comfortable as other larger SUVs, and I say larger in terms of headroom. I'm much more comfortable driving a GM product or even the Ford Expedition. The layout is really good for instrumentation, except for the buttons and switches are rather small. So in a nutshell, there we go, and we are pulling into Laguna Seca Recreation Area, where we're going to do some off-roading with this vehicle. That should be a lot of fun. One of the most bizarre things about the 2017 Nissan Armada is the fact that off-road, it's missing a few things. Let me give you an example. Hill descent control? Yeah, it doesn't really have that. How about the ability to manually lock the rear end, or locking rear diff? Not really. You can't do that. What's strange about it is this is a vehicle that's based on the Nissan Patrol, which is one of the more capable large SUVs out there. Still, in terms of off-road ability, it does have a frame, articulation is pretty good, and despite the fact that the wheels are massive, the tires have enough bite to get it over these obstacles. All in all, not too bad off-road, but it certainly could be better. Now, in terms of back seats, the third row do have a power mode where you can hit a button and they will fold down. Let's recline and eventually fold. Now I gotta be honest with you, every other brand that has power folding rear seats are much faster. Wow, that's slow. Now there's something cool. I mean, yes, the rear end is really high. For those of you who are very short, you might have a hard time hitting this button, but underneath, full-size spare tire. What we have here is a mix between the Nissan Patrol and the QX80 from Infiniti. The Nissan Patrol is large 3-row SUV that has a solid rear axle, usually powered by a large V8 or a large diesel. Now in this case, it's powered by the new 5.6 liter V8, which puts out 390 horsepower, 394 pound-feet of torque. Maximum torque is at 4,000 RPM. It's hooked up to a 7-speed automatic transmission. Now, maximum towing for the 2- and 4-wheel drive version of this vehicle, 8,500 pounds, which is, according to Nissan, best in class. All right, I have this seat as far back as it will go, which is more than adequate. My legs are kind of stubby, but I have a tall torso. So you do have to watch your head if you're tall, but check this out in terms of legroom. Oh, and by the way, the roof is stepped up, so there's better legroom and headroom back here. I'm sitting behind myself. Wow, I can sit back here with Roman's legs and still have space. Base price for the 2017 Nissan Armada is $44,400 without destination. We do know that it will be on sale within a few weeks in August at a Nissan dealership. So in a nutshell, we had an opportunity to take this off-road, to drive it on-road, to feel the interior for noise, for comfort, and we came away with a few things, one of which is there's a lot more infinity going on with this vehicle than we expected. Another thing is that the power from this vehicle is higher than many of its competitors. That includes towing. So altogether, they've managed to build a vehicle which is a lot more infinity than it used to be Nissan. And at the same time, they've given a lot more capability with a vehicle that was already capable. Not bad. For the Fast Lane Truck, this is Nathan Adlin. Don't forget to go to tfltruck.com for news, views, and real-world reviews. See you later.
Andre, in all your truck running experience up the Ike, how fast do you think your truck can make it up the hill?
The gasoline-powered one?
Yeah.
I would say a little bit over 9 minutes.
Give me a number.
Like 9:03.
Are you willing to bet your dry body on that?
I'll bet.
All right,
Yeah.
so if you don't make it up in 9:03,
You get dunked.
okay,
And what's your number?
I'm gonna say it's diesel. I'm gonna go with 8:31.
And you know what happens if you don't meet that number?
Andre gets
Ice
dunked.
cold
No,
water
no,
for
no.
both of you.
All right, are you up for that?
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.